As care providers, it can be easy for us to forget to care for ourselves. And without the right systems and processes in place, it can sometimes feel impossible to care for ourselves, which will lead to burnout and compassion fatigue. And as someone that has been a full-time professional pet sitter, dog walker, and pet business owner for over 8 years, I can tell you that I know what that feels like. And I have learned how to prevent it from happening again. Before I get into my top self-care tips, I would love it if you would smash the subscribe button to stay up to date with my weekly videos on being a full-time professional pet sitter, dog walker, and pet business owner. The most important step in self-care is learning how to say no. Say it with me. No. Let's say it over here. No. No! Don't you feel better? If you don't learn how to say no, you're gonna find yourself working with clients that you don't like, or driving too far, or working outside of your preferred business hours. And if you do these things, you will get burnt out. My second self-care tip is all about setting boundaries. You need to set boundaries and hold yourself and your clients to them. The types of boundaries may vary from person to person and business to business, but to start with, you need to set business hours. If you find yourself replying to clients at all hours of the night and working 7 days a week, you are just telling your clients that you do not respect your personal time, and therefore, why would they? Clients can and will wait to hear back from you. And if they can't, you don't want them as a client anyway. And while we're on the subject of time, go ahead and schedule which days you want off in advance and either hire someone to cover you on those days or go ahead and tell your clients that you will be closed on those days. Now, and that is something you're gonna have to hold yourself accountable to. If you tell your clients that you're going to be closed on Sundays and then you go and accept a visit from your favorite client on a Sunday, you are just reinforcing that you don't respect your personal time, so why would they? Tip number 3 is a way to set boundaries, minimize admin time, and empower your clients all at once. And that is to utilize scheduling and payment software. Your clients should not be calling and texting you to submit scheduling requests or change their request or update their instructions or any of that. You need to give them the ability to go do all of those things on their own and then just tell them that you will approve or decline all requests within X number of business hours. My fourth self-care tip goes right along with software, and that is to have a separate business line. Your clients should not have your personal phone number. And this is a mistake that I was guilty of for years because I thought that I wanted my clients to be able to contact me at any hour of any day in case of an emergency. But in reality, what you are doing when you operate like that is just saying to your clients, hey, I'm not a professional business. It's okay to just call me whenever. You cannot pick up the phone and call Jeffrey Bezos or Elon Musk or any other powerful entrepreneur or CEO. So why would your clients be able to do that to you? Everything and everyone can and will wait. My fifth self-care tip may seem a bit odd, but it is to raise your prices. By raising your prices, you can work with less clients but still make the same amount of money, and you'll attract higher level clientele in the process simply through the power of perceived value. I feel like I say this constantly, but it is always better to work with 2 clients that respect you and pay you what you are worth than 10 that don't. Once you start putting these systems and processes into place, then you're going to want to look at your day-to-day life. You need to make sure that you are getting enough sleep and that you're eating healthily and that you are meditating, journaling, doing whatever it is that brings you peace and happiness, even if it's only just for a few minutes a day. And I know some of you are going to hear that and you're going to say, I don't have the time to meditate. I don't have the time to cook a healthy meal. I know that you don't have the time yet. That's why you have to put these systems and processes into place first, and then you can make the time. Another thing that I want to mention is to remember that you are not alone. All of these things are huge struggles for every adult that I have ever met, especially for us care providers and entrepreneurs. So I think it's super important to reach out to your peers and to your network and have an accountability buddy and have someone that you can talk to when times get rough. I'm Doug the Dog Guy from Bad to the Bone Pet Care, reminding you to stay positive.